Ramon Andrea Gonzalez, and for today's video, we would talk about the acid, bases, and pH. What is an acid or a base? Whether a liquid is an acid or a base has to do with hydrogen ions, abbreviated with the chemical symbol H+. In water, H2O, a small number of the molecules dissociate. Some of the water molecules lose a hydrogen and become hydroxide ions. The lost hydrogen ions join up with water molecules to form hydronium ions. For simplicity, hydronium ions are referred to as hydrogen ions, H+. In pure water, there are an equal number of hydrogen ions and hydroxide ions. The solution is neither acid or basic. An acid is a substance that donates hydrogen ions. Because of this, when an acid is dissolved in water, the balance between hydrogen ions and hydroxide ions is shifted. Now, there are more hydrogen ions than hydroxide ions in the solution. This kind of solution is acidic. A base is a substance that accepts hydrogen ions. When a base is dissolved in water, the balance between hydrogen ions and hydroxide ions shifts the opposite way. Because the base soaks up hydrogen ions, the result is a solution with more hydroxide ions than hydrogen ions. This kind of solution is alkaline. What is pH? Acidity and alkalinity are measured with a logarithmic scale called pH. Here is why. A strongly acidic solution can have 100 million or 100 trillion times more hydrogen ions than a strongly basic solution. The flip side, of course, is that a strongly basic solution can have 100 million times more hydroxide ions than a strongly acidic solution. Moreover, the hydrogen ion and hydroxide ion concentrations in everyday solutions can vary over that entire range. In order to deal with these large numbers more easily, scientists use a logarithmic scale, the pH scale. Each 1 unit change in the pH scale corresponds to a 10-fold change in hydrogen ion concentration. The pH scale is theoretically open-ended, but most pH values are in the range from 0 to 14. It's a lot easier to use a logarithmic scale instead of always having to write down all those zeros. By the way, notice how 100 million is a 1 with 14 zeros after it? It is not coincidence, it is logarithms. To be more precise, pH is the negative logarithm of the hydrogen ion concentration. The square brackets around the H+ automatically mean concentration to a chemist. What the equation means is just what we said before. For each 1 unit change in pH, the hydrogen ion concentration changes 10-fold. Pure water has a neutral pH of 7. pH values lower than 7 are acidic, and pH values higher than 7 are alkaline, or basic. How do you measure a pH? The pH of a liquid or solution is often an important piece of information in science. Measuring pH can be done simply and quickly using pH test paper, pH indicator sticks, or a pH meter. pH test and indicator sticks are pieces of paper or stiffer sticks that contains pH indicators, chemicals that change color depending on how acidic or basic a solution is. To measure pH, a piece of pH test paper or an indicator stick is dipped into the liquid. The color of the dip paper or stick is then matched to a color key that comes with a container of pH test paper or indicator sticks. Each color on the key represents a different pH. An example of a used pH indicator stick and the corresponding color key is shown below in Figure 1. pH meters are electronic devices that use to measure pH. They consist of a probe that is dipped in a solution and a digital readout. pH meters are even more precise than pH test paper or indicator sticks. Table 2 below discusses what types of pH measuring devices are best for different science project applications and offers a quick link to purchasing different pH test papers and indicator sticks. To get accurate pH readings, always remember to wait a minute or two after you add an acid or a base to a solution. This will allow the reactions, ions being either donated, acid, or accepted base to complete before you measure. Swirl or mix a solution well before measuring. This will help ensure that the solution is uniform. When using pH test paper or indicator sticks, you should also make sure to only use paper or sticks that have not been previously wetted. Wait for the color to stop changing 1 to 2 minutes maximum before matching the paper or stick to the color key. Do not wait more than 5 minutes after the color has stabilized or it may start to fade and affect the accuracy of your reading. When using a pH meter, you should also carefully read the manual for the pH meter before using it. Rinse the pH meter probe with distilled water before every reading. Use solutions with known pH values to make sure the pH meter is accurately calibrated. Make sure the pH meter probe is properly submerged in the solution before taking a reading.